suck it up and get one of those because I like the feel of those controllers a little more than I like the 360 ones.
Yeah, the one I've got is wireless, and the middle of it's a little chunky, and I feel like I have to push my middle fingers further away from my index fingers if I'm using the bumpers. But
it's all
other
right.
than that,
I'm a little chunky in the middle as well.
Well, as long as people aren't trying to hold you using their just two fingers.
Yeah, as long as they're not trying to hold me using their middle fingers, everything should be fine.
Oh, hey there, folks.
Ah, hi guys.
I'm Zerfall.
I'm BoboTheVulture.
And we are playing Uncharted Waters, New Horizons, Pietro Conti's story.
Yeah, it's a story.
It's a scenario. It's
of a guy named Conti.
Yeah. And we just made our way back through the Northeast Passage, which apparently it's a lot easier in real life to go from east to west using this passage, and it certainly worked out for us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and the nice thing about it is we've got some points for exploring that, and we never have to do it again if we don't want to.
That's right. So, I believe, did we already get our money for going to the map zone? I think we did.
Welcome to the map zone. I believe that's true. I think we got something like 40 or 50 grand out of it.
Whoops. See what I'm talking about? I'm pressing the wrong buttons based on...
Hey there, Zakati. I'm waiting for you. Hey, come back here. Oh, Zakati. I didn't have to wait as long this time. You haven't traveled to new areas. Boldly go where you haven't gone.
If you insist.
As you wish.
So...
Also, I have to imagine that when we talk to the harbor helper here, he is going to have some stuff to tell us. Oh, that's right. Do we have to return the golden medallion, or?
Well, I think we found it, and it may prove the existence of legendary land of gold, El Dorado.
Yeah.
A great movie with Gilbert Godfrey in it.
Search for the cities of gold. Yeah, those guys.
So, they think that they might be able to find the place, but I don't know how. I'm hoping that something will trigger to... Oh, it's my birthday! Aw.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey, now I know when that is.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, matey. We shoving off.
Let's
also,
see. Oh yeah, we're up to...
And the folks at home do. And, you know...
Hopefully you don't steal my identity.
Well, don't steal his identity, but, you know, this guy's a professional live streamer now. You might, you might pay him you might do him a kindness on his birthday by subscribing to his channel and, chipping in that little bit each month for, live content as it comes across.
Ever the salesman, Bobo.
Yeah. Jeez, if I could get a decent job in sales and like not feel like my soul was being like wound out by it,
yeah.
I'd be, oh, hey sailor, you'll like our steamed crabs.
We've got crabs, ass face.
I do enjoy crabs. Bean not so much. I will admit they are probably more effort than they're worth.
Yes, especially when you just get pollock soaked in crab juice.
Yeah. Did you know the Governor General of Italy is looking for you?
Did you tell him we don't care?
Hey, what are you tough sailors want to join our crew?
Whoa, I didn't even max out our
We rounded up 50 men. How many do you want to hire? 0 to 8.
Yeah, I didn't even I was like, "Oh, I'll just treat 20 guys because we don't need that many guys."
You treated 50, but that might be the refresh on the
Yeah, it was going pretty quick.
Although I have to admit, I've got fancy pants new internet, and I feel like I'm able to follow things a little better now.
I feel like just for fun, I'm always gonna, if I've got the spare money, I'm gonna bet 500 once. Oh, this could be it.
Place your bet. Haha, a big spender.
Boom!
Here comes the... You have a blackjack? That's double the stakes. Don't let it ride.
We're out of here.
What, you're leaving already?
Thanks for the money, chump.
Yep.
That makes up for the 2 other times I did that and lost.
Later on, chummer.
It's a little early in the world history for that sort of...
Oh, for that kind of talk. I'm sorry. I didn't realize we can deck for 34 days. we've got implants that will keep our muscles like twitching slightly, and
I kept my settings proper that I'm not having to sail like a robot.
so like a robot. Well, that's another advantage of the 360. Jeez, you are tearing up the water here.
Yeah, how fast are we going?
How fast are we go? Yeah.
Look at the seamanship on this guy.
You got so many seamen.
Oh my. Oh, 19. That's some of the fastest
That's like a
boating I've
land
seen.
speed record, right?
Yeah.
Except it's on water. We're gonna stop in Lisboner.
That's what the people here are called. Or so I've heard.
That's what the people here are called, allegedly. Not what.
I feel like if my Portuguese coworker ever watches one of these videos, he'll be like, "What the hell?"
All you're talking about is the Lisboners, the balsa, right?
So we've got.
That was the super. That was the super fancy one.
Was
with
that
the
the super
fanfare,
fancy
right?
It's a cultural artifact.
Yeah, man. Great, you discovered the balsa. I'll pay extra and give you 13,750 gold pieces.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I don't remember which one specifically had the fanfare.
I thought there was the giant ground
The
sloth.
giant ground. Well, it certainly cost the lives of some of our crew.
Yes, apparently. Oh, and the name is escaping me right now, but one of our viewers pointed out that it might have been Old Dragon that said it. I don't know for sure, but they were like, the ground sloth is one of the most peaceful creatures. How did it manage to kill 5 guys? Did it roll over on them when he was sleeping?
Yeah, he's like Snorlax.
So that's what we're going with.
Snorlax owns in this movie. Look at him.
What?
What? You discover the giant ground sloth. You're amazing. You're the world's greatest adventurer.
They surely had enough extra characters left over after translating this from Japanese to have interrobangs in there.
We did have extra characters, and don't call me Shirley. This is hardly enough to reward you for such a feat, but please accept these 100,000 gold pieces.
We are set.
Here's an ingot. Plunk.
That was 10 ingots.
What?
100,000? 10,000 is an ingot.
I thought, oh, you're right. I was thinking it was for whatever. Yeah, okay. I have my math wrong. Do you want to save some of these in case the Governor General, or do you care about the Governor?
I don't care. That Governor General, do you know what he did for me? He passed laws that made it so I had to take on my parents' debt. That's dumb. So
right.
this is the vampire bat that we no-sold 2 videos ago because we were talking about fishing.
Hey man, fishing's important. It's just some vampire bird. Oh, you discovered the vampire.
Oh, see, even he no-sells it. Vampire bat. Oh, everything drinks blood around here.
What a strange society they have here in Lisbon.
Yep. Let's try this culture artifact. These things are normally pretty good.
Great, you discovered the Popolva.
It's like he knew they were all there, but he just wanted someone to go look at them.
Yeah, you discovered this thing that I knew about. It's the V for Popples, who of course have a Christmas game for C64.
Yeah, I wonder how the prairie dog's gonna do.
Yeah, probably not good.
He's so cute in that picture, though. He's like a Pokemon.
Great, you discovered the prairie dog. Oh, well, never mind.
There you go. See?
It is great.
You gotta remember, they've never seen this sort of thing before. They don't have rodents in Europe.
Temple of the sun. Oh, there it goes. Also, the tarantula. The tarantula that lured everyone to stay.
Yes. What a lovely place to live. Look at all these poisonous spiders.
Kill any crew, but they're just like, oh man, giant poisonous spiders. Let's hang out.
I will save a few discoveries just in case we decide to do something else with them, or we suddenly need a bunch of money.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't know how many. We've probably discovered most of the discoveries that you'll find in the game at this point.
That's true.
Because the new world is generally you do a loop around the new world and you find all the discoveries. You're largely out.
Keep a little bit in our back pocket here. Let's pull this up. 24 ingots.
Nice.
That's a lot of jack.
You could go buy you could buy a fleet of sloops.
Now I don't know what we're supposed to like. We're supposed to try to find this
I'm gonna
El
guess like
Dorado.
maybe if you go to a bar or a nightclub, or not a nightclub, but a hotel
cafe?
or something. Yeah, you go to the cafe or some place or another. Lucia is our busiest waitress and our bustiest waitress.
Can we tell her about things? Oh yes, we can. So you don't have to save these for them. Where's the? This will blow her mind.
It's a star value. Wow, that's so exciting. Weren't you scared?
It was mainly
No,
a
after I
save.
killed the first 5 guys, I figured it was done.
Oh, what about a gold medallion? Next time, try 5.
Next time, try wearing 5 on down.
Do you know what? I don't think we ever completely paid off our loan, did we?
Oh, well, don't completely pay off our loan, because doing that will pretty much end the entire game, won't it?
Well, this loan is just the one we took out afterwards to try to be able to afford staying alive.
Oh, well, that takes care of your debt. Thank you for using Marco Polo Bank.
There we go. Do you know, we might as well deposit something just to see what sort of interest we get. Let's throw 10 ingots in there. 3%. That's actually not too bad.
Maybe we should put all of the ingots in there.
Actually, do you know what? I'm going to put another 10 in, because realistically, we only need to have a couple ingots floating around on us. Well, maybe not 10. Maybe I'll put another 5 in. We need to stay flush with money in case we need to make it hail.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That sweet 3% is going to be... How often? Is it 3% annually?
I think it's a month.
Oh, that's if I could figure out
not
a 3%,
too bad.
Yeah, if I could figure out a 3% ROI, it like month to month, I might have to look into that.
Yeah. So, what's kind of weird is that we haven't triggered anything else with.
Boy, there may be shoving off.
We haven't triggered anything else with what's his name.
Yeah, do we need to get more ranks?
Well, I think in this, for this story, you don't need to.
Okay.
Do you know what? Just to help us out with storms a little bit too, since we're so flush with money, we'll go to the Round Earth Society and study.
Oh.
Which will help us more than we realize. And also donate 1 full ingot.
Whoa. That is pretty amazing. Oh, we're studying too.
Yep.
I figured you could spend that ingot and just go like buy the ship of your choice, or remodel this one and put like a Poseidon
I wonder if we do have any cool model
on
heads.
top of a unicorn,
or mastheads,
like as
or
your masthead.
mizzen masts, or I don't know. I'm not really a sailor, people.
What?
A figurehead.
What ship would you like to figure with a nice figurehead?
I wish they had this. Oh man, they got a dragon. Who's the best? Is dragon the most expensive? 32.
32.
How much is a Neptune? 24. Okay, do you know what? I really want to just. I feel like I want to finish the game with this ship, but just trick it out.
Okay, let's trick it out. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
It's so against my nature to not collect new and cool and best forms of transportation.
Well, I just feel like
Whenever it's
having
optimal
lived his
game.
life so much in debt, he's gonna be like one of those rich people that just hoards all his money until the day he dies.
Oh,
Other
it's
than
like
his sweet mast.
Like Scrooge
figure.
McDuck.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a giant vault full of ingots that he's gonna jump into and break his skull open.
Well, I really don't know what we're supposed to do now, other than try to find El Dorado, but I don't know what's going to sort of trigger knowing where it is.
Is this something that like a hardy mate should be attempting to work out?
Perhaps.
Well, we'll see whether or not you have any mates hardy or
Hardy enough to
figure
save
that
the
out.
president.
Are you a hardy enough dude? I am
I'm gonna,
Halen Hardy.
Whoops, that's not start. Let's check out the map here. So there still is a ton of the world we haven't explored, actually, if we wanted to. But doesn't El Dorado have to be in the New World? I don't know.
So you hear about the gold. Oh, it was a barkeeper that was telling us about the
gold medallion.
Yeah.
And we successfully.
That's right. He was in an African port. I wonder if we went back to Africa, whether or not they would still be talking about El Dorado.
Oh, that could be the case. I can start working my way around there, and if it turns out to be otherwise, we do move at a lightning fast speed now.
You may. Oh, okay. You may need to make a trip around to Asia to gain more fame.
All right, let's do it. Did we bring enough money?
After finding a medallion, Camilla's supposed to ask to see it when you're at the harbor. So I guess we need to wait for Camilla to be impressed by the medallion.
Yeah. It's not so cool yet, it's just kind of cool. I mean, it's an okay medallion, it's solid gold and everything, but...
Yeah, well...
But it doesn't have any zodiac signs on it.
Yes! No! Yes! There was a professional wrestler in WCW back in the day who was called the Zodiac. And he was not the Zodiac Killer or anything. He wasn't,
Whoops, I'm pressing start too many times here. I'm going to save it real quick. And just for the sake of getting some extra money out of Mercator.
You're gonna diagonal across?
Yeah. I've got you right here. Where? On the diagonal.
Oh, Connect 4. Maybe Connect 4. That's certainly a game where you can get people on the diagonal.
Yep. That is the commercial I'm making reference to.
Okay. So many classic board game and other game commercials. They're out of my mind anymore. Although I do still remember party, pizza party. I have no idea what the game Pizza Party was about. I just remember that it had a catchy tune.
Oh man, we found a village already.
Nice.
All right, you can't just force your way into them.
We may have found pirates. We discovered an exotic animal. Quagga.
Yes.
But no stripes over its ass. It's wearing BVDs.
And it makes the sound quagga.
It coagulates. Stop, coagulate, and listen. 20
gold, man, we're getting ripped off here. This guy's supposed to be our best friend. He should just be working for free.
He practically is, although he's getting money for nothing.
Something's wrong here. Oh no!
Oh no!
As we looked up to the mast, there was a strange phosphorescent light around the sail and rigging. And today of all days, I chose not to have the sound of the game playing in my ears.
I can feel St. Elmo's fire burning in me.
Hey, we survived. It's a miracle.
Oh, wow. Nobody died?
No, we survived. It's a miracle. It's because of our sweet mast. It was like, that's why it showed up. It was, oh, check out the sweet mast on this boat.
Yeah. Commodore, we found Cape Town.
Oh man, we only used up half our food getting here with how fast we move now. We used to have to stock up 2 or 3 times on our way down the coast.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you had really wanted to, and were hoping to, level up your dudes, could have, waited to Madagascar. We'll probably fine, though. Wait there, matey, we'll be shoving off.
"34 days.
Sail for another month. Not even get tired.
Now, I don't know if it's the time of the year or our new donations to the church or whatnot, but we had no storms all the way along that coast.
Well, I mean, if giving a gold ingot to the church is going to do anything, it really should do something pretty nice.
Sorry, that's a religious symbol. I meant school.
Oh, yeah. Take me to school. I'll study like a dog. Oh, sorry, what was going on with Big Zimbabwe there?
It's ruins of an ancient civilization.
Oh, nice.
And off we go. So
So
we're
I
not
guess-
finding the little monuments that you normally find along here.
So I guess the place that's left is only Little Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Zimbabwe. Hammer time. Oh, sorry. Bean was telling the cat to stop. She just said, "Stop," in a stern voice. Thought it was time to put on some parachute pants and get down.
We had a tradition around. There's an awful lot of ports here.
Yeah.
We had a tradition when I used to work at an AMP, which is a grocery store chain around here.
AMP. Yeah. Avoid of them.
Ooh, don't miss out on this.
Yeah.
but
Other island to sort of just jaunt around.
we would leave stop hammer time notes around that were spaced out far enough that you just saw the stop, and then like a minute later you'd come across another sign that said hammer time.
Hammer time. Nice.
Anything going on over here? You know it.
Oh wow. Woo woo woo. So this village probably or potentially been completely untouched by outside civilizations. But they're
On
not
this
actually
island?
gonna like show you anything new. And it's like this remote island with a little tiny village on it. And you're like, oh my gosh, maybe this is completely unspoiled unspoiled civilization that you're about to come over here and spoil.
Yeah, spoil it up big time in our
Spoil it
search
up
for
with that,
discoveries.
I guess it didn't occur to me that entertaining locals actually means that you're giving them food. I just like was actually thinking like, oh, like you're putting on a show for the locals.
Like, look, my thumb's coming off. Whoa, sorcery!
It's like, all right, locals, I need a suggestion of an occupation and a location that every town has.
And they're like, hunter-gatherer and a hut.
All
They
right,
always say that.
our next scene is going to be about hunter-gatherers at a hut. Enjoy. It's so crazy because hunter-gatherers are always out in the woods. They're never in a hut. Wow, this must be a really nice, nice item, whatever it is.
Yeah, we're all the way up to
We're gonna get another
55.
10 ingots out of this.
I hope it doesn't eat everybody. Whatever it is. An exotic animal.
And it
The men
didn't
love it
kill
so
any-
much, they've decided to stay here and eat them all.
I got the last dodo.
I always thought that dodos were in Australia. I guess I was wrong about that.
Well, it's
Or the
I think
game's
they're-
wrong, in that case I'm not wrong at all.
Well, don't worry, they're nowhere now.
There we that's true. Alright, let's sail. Because we gotta head back to one of these ports.
Apparently, I remember having heard someplace. I think, isn't there a port on this island?
Well, I don't know
Go
for
the other way
sure,
around?
and there is a port for sure right over here.
Oh, are you
Or
really
is
that
there-
low on food? Dun dun dun. Yeah, there's like 2 of them over here.
Yeah, and they're like actual ports, not just
You can walk in and talk to the Zerfall owners.
so we can talk to the
Fortune teller.
fortune teller and she'll tell us that our mate is a good mate because we only have our best friend as a mate. Suppose we just need the food. There's nothing. There's no. I was wondering if there was going to be an item shop where we could
I think maybe if there is, it's up in the corner, but no, it doesn't look like it.
just this person.
If you continually make investments on a port, it will eventually ally with your home country. Your fame and trade will go up as well.
Oh, what's this dog got to say?
Maybe
Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay.
party with K-Dog all day, every day. Bow wow, daddy.
That's a class. It's been a while since we've heard a
You've heard any wolfmen out there?
Wolfman impressions.
You know what's fantastic about that too is I think it was for my birthday this year, so only a couple months ago. I got a copy. They only just now released the third and final season of the late 90s sketch comedy show Upright Citizens Brigade, which featured the Wolfman Jack technology sketch that inspired. Because, I mean, the voice that JG or I are ever doing in those situations is not an impression of Wolfman Jack. It's an impression of Matt Besser doing a bad impression of Wolfman Jack.
Yes.
The actual Wolfman Jack, like American Graffiti Wolfman Jack, was a little gravelier and lower than that, daddy. You know? But,
yeah. No, that's, I feel like someday when you're doing a game that lets you name a character with a first and last name, you should name someone just Jack Wolfman.
I'm Jack Wolfman. People always ask me if I'm related to Jack Klugman, and I say no, that wouldn't make any sense.
We're very, very dissimilar last names.
We're both members of the Jack family. Oh, Mombasa, Mombasa, Mombasa. Yeah, you don't need to go to Mombasa.
Of course not.
Or Malindi.
Yeah,
Man, you are tear-assing across the world. This is an amazing world tour.
Yeah, they're rife with ports too. But then that's how they. Oh, I was gonna say that's how they
get
set you up with a full sense of security, and then boom, another port right away.
Wait, Mogadishu? You got to be careful for pirates around here.
Oh, not in this time of year, or not this year of time.
Not this year of time. There you
I'm gonna head down here just to get the mapping, I guess. And there's gonna be ports here too to discover.
Yeah, you're gonna find pirates over there, and they're just gonna. They're not even gonna fight you. They're just gonna hop aboard and say, "I'm the captain now," and then you just lose your ship. The game, I mean, the journal ends because you get so disgusted with the fact that you just let this guy take your ship.
It's not even worth taking account of my life now. So dumb.
Can't believe I'm such an idiot. Ugh.
And then you win the crew back through a dance.
Yes. A hammer dance. Oh, we found Mecca.
Yeah.
We should probably point our sails that direction. Although, I don't know. How much food do you still have?
Oh, tons.
Oh, you got plenty of food.
14 days worth?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can get at least one more port over here.
Oh, yeah. You got like...
Although we're only traveling at 17 now.
Like 32 days or something now?
Yeah, 34?
You're only like 2/3 of the way through with your food supply. Alright, eventually we gotta be... Oh, Muscat love.
I'm gonna just head down here and then head back, because... Hormuz.
Yeah, you found the port of Hormuz. Known for its strait. Shiraz, delicious. Qatar, yeah, no, that's Qatar, okay. So, you should find Abu Dhabi somewhere around here, right?
Perhaps. It depends on what ports they decide to put in the game, because they don't
When
put
you
every single
do,
city in.
You'll both A, discover Nirmal, and B, end up running aground on the giant customized islands that they make for people there.
Yeah, don't they have like the palm-shaped one and the
Yeah, they have like a giant, like palm frond-shaped island.
banana one or something?
Banana island.
At least that's what the owner said it was.
Yeah,
I don't know why that
he
banana's
said
so
it was-
bulbous on one end.
He says banana island with 2 oranges.
Don't be crude. Those are coconuts.
That's it's a caisson island.
It was built for one of the richest Lisboners. Let's just leave. They don't seem to like us here.
Apparently not. What there, Mitty? You want to supply up?
Oh,
Okay.
definitely.
This is gonna end up being a long one, it seems like, maybe.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? Why don't we we can go for...
I could say, like, hey folks, this is BoboTheVulture, in case we're starting right here in a cut later.
No, I think that looking at my timer for the video, we've got a few minutes left to make this a 30-minute one, so
Oh, man, I have no internal clock. I apologize to you folks at home.
They forgive you.
Oh.
Except for that one guy, he's just kind of...
You have the nicest subscribers. I swear, every single
How
subscriber
did nobody know where this village was?
Well, I mean, it doesn't say they don't know that it's there. There's just nobody, like, wanted to go over.
You discovered a port, and then you go back and describe what ports are.
This would be like, this is one of those things that's like, it's like you can't see it because it's too small for this world map, but like there's basically just a river crossing and a bridge. And nobody ever feels like going across. It's like the split between Long Island and New Jersey. Like the bridge between New York and Newark, nobody ever wants to cross. Any of the water crossings along the Potomac here, like you could tell somebody that like you're in Arlington, which is like the closest part of Virginia to DC, and they're like, oh my god, that's so far. It's like, it's on the metro system. It's not even very far out on the metro system. Just go. Take a damn train.
Yeah. No, it's funny too, because I think we talked about before how Europeans also tend to think of distances as being much larger than their North American counterparts might think they are. The same guy that's from Portugal, his cousin came to town, and when he told her he had like sometimes a 40-minute commute to work, she thought like, oh, you must work really far away, like in another city then. And he's like, no, I just work across town. It just takes forever to get there. And like the drive from Toronto, she was like, this is crazy. 2 hours to get home? Like, why are we so far away from the airport? What's going on?
Did I ever tell you about my parents? I forget if this is how it came up before.
Well,
But,
you've said things about them, but not. I don't know if
King
it's
Cobra,
the
the
story.
world's largest poisonous snake. Well, my parents are both from Ireland, and they lived like a town over from each other in Ireland. And once they both immigrated to the United States, they immigrated separately. They weren't together at the time. But my mother's port of entry was like in Connecticut, and my dad's was in Jersey City initially, but then he got drafted and he was moving around in the South. But everybody there thought, oh, well, they're in the same country. Surely they must like be close enough that they can like see each other periodically, because of course Ireland is a small island.
Yep.
So like basically anytime they called home, one would be asked about how the other one was doing, and they're like, I have no idea. Oh, thankfully you've got a tiny little anchor island to just sort of
panic and hit the wrong buttons
right
for.
there.
Oh gosh, we've studied at the wrong schools if we want to not have storms in this part of the world.
Looks like you've chosen the wrong academic philosophy.
How much food do I have?
Well, I don't know. We just went to the grocery store on
we're doing
Saturday, so we're in pretty good shape.
Oh no!
Can you get over in time? Yeah.
No! Ah! This
It's like no damage to your ship, but the masthead is completely broken off.
There we go. We've repaired the Falcon.
We've repaired
but not
as much as you
completely.
can. Yeah.
We have no lumber.
I have no room. I can't carry anymore.
Oh boy, we shouldn't have come down this little island way, but I wanted to get all the maps.
Yeah, no, I mean, you do need to have lots of map. I mean, we're going to probably go exploring up the Yellow River, all that sort of thing. We'll get some of the interior of China there. I'm going to guess if our big goal is to find the treasure of El Dorado, we're not going to need to, for plot purposes, spend a lot of time in the Far East in China and searching for Zipangu and all that like you did for Ernst.
Yeah.
But there's still plenty of fame to be found, and that is always important in this game.
Don't worry, folks. There's still plenty of fame left.
Yes.
So, why don't we call this a video here? We're in, not Hurricane Alley, but, what do they call them on this side? Typhoon Alley.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I think they call them lanes instead of valleys. Anyways, I'm Zerfall.
I'm BoboTheVulture.
And next time we're going to try to continue our way through this storm-rattled coast and hopefully survive the trek.
Bye for now.
Thanks for watching.